So, hello everyone, good morning. Today we'll start learning of software architecture. Okay, so let's start begin. The software architecture is very important. Without implementing software architecture, UI code can be tightly coupled with the backend code. Okay, so this increase the cost of maintenance and make our code more complex as the line of code start increasing. So over the time to address this concern, there are many software architectures that are available. Okay. So in short, the software types. So now you are able to see the in my screen the various types of software architecture. The first one is model view controller. Second is model view presenter. Third is a model view update. And fourth is a model view model. Okay. So if you see, so most of the uh, in the common we are able to see the model and views. So we'll start uh, first with these common words. So what is my view and what is my model? Okay. So here I have given one example. So you are able to see here I am showing the in the phone we have the contacts. So suppose you want to create the new contacts. So you have to fill the first name, the last name, the company, mobile number, etc. Okay. So what are you able to see? Okay, this is nothing but the user interface. Okay. So that user interface we call the views. Okay. What the view represent the user interface of the application display the data provided by the model. Okay, whenever needed, so it will fetch the information from model and display it. Okay, or so like that. That is we call the view actually. Okay, then second one is a model. Okay, so model nothing but actually represent the data and business logic of the application. If you are able to see in the second image, okay, some xyz abcd, okay, that is actually these are nothing but the in the last name inter xyz. Okay, so that is the last name field. Okay, there we are storing xyz the information. Okay, so model nothing but in terms of the data we are storing. Okay, and mobile number is blah 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 things we are storing in the the field of mobile numbers. Okay, when you click on the done here, okay, so what happen, whatever information you have inserted here, it will go and it will save in a specific location, right? So the saving thing that nothing but we are creating the new data, okay, in the right. So click, that is a clicking say after clicking on done, okay, whatever the behavior is there, so that is called nothing but we call controller. Means control here done is performing the behavior of controller. It will taking the information from the views, okay, and it will go in the model and it is storing there. Okay, so that is a we can say the behavior of the controller. Okay, so that is called MVC, model view controller. Okay, so actually how the MAC work means the view display the data information. Uh, what happen view display the view actually uh, display the data from the model. Okay, it will take fetch, it will display here. If you go next time, it will open suppose XYZ, so we'll able to see the all the field information. So right, then when user interact with the view, okay, then controller have handle the input. Suppose you when you click on say it, whatever what controller did, whatever you enter, it will take all the information, it will store in the model again. Okay, then controller process the input, interact with the model and to update the data, and then may update the view to reflect the changes in the model. Okay, suppose in second time you update, if you open this contact, so what happen when you opening this contact xyz, so control what control what it will go in the model. Okay, it will collect all the information related to xyz. Okay, person, and it will display you in UI. Okay, so right, then suppose you have modified something, mobile number something. Again, when you click on save, what controller take updated lesson, updated information, and it will go in the model and it will save that information. That is a behavior of the controller. Okay, how that's like controller will work. Okay, so here I am trying to explain the table format of all the uh, different types of software architecture. Okay, so we see just now I explained model view controller. Okay, so model nothing but the data or business view with user interface. Okay, controller C stand for control. What controller did handles the input, update the model and views as well as. Okay, so like a intermediate between the views and model. Controller will work, means controller have the behavior. Okay, then MVP, that's nothing but model view presenter. The M for the here model, it's here will storing the data. Again, view nothing but use passive user interface. Okay, presenter, what presenter did, and the same as like a controller. Okay, here is presenter uh, handle the inputs. Okay, it will take the input from the UI and update the views and model if you need it. So update the view as well as model. Okay, so here actually uh, you can say presenter also intermediate between the view and model, right? But here actually presenter update the view by storing the information of the uh, by holding the view reference. Okay, using this for some functions. Okay, so that is not a good actually in this. So we'll see next. Okay, so MVU is there. Okay, model view update. Okay, here actually the model nothing but the app state is there. Huh? Here we can say the functions and UI. Hmm. Here for, U stand for update. Okay, it will update through functions by we can say the through notifications or message. Okay, right. This is the one way from it's like from the view it will come information to update from update to model. Okay, so like that it is a it will move, right? So yeah, the last one is MVVM, nothing model view model. Actually, it is that is the main things. Okay, so the model VV model it is widely used in the industries. Okay, so and it is a base software architecture as well. So yeah, we'll see in the more detail in the next video what is the MEV and how to implement MEV in upcoming videos. Okay, so MEV M stand for model, model nothing but here are data. Okay, V for user interface, same it. Okay, and then VM nothing but model view. Okay, so model view it is like a intermediate between the view and model. Okay, so it will interact with both the view as well as model. Okay, but not directly with the view. Through binding it is possible. Okay, through binding it will to binding it will update the view. Okay, so here I have given view model is binding the views and expose the view state and logics. Right. So here in the next chart I try to explain the flow. Okay, how the flow is there. So in the EMVC model view controller, the data flow is a bidirectional from view to controller, controller to view. Okay, so it is possible, right? And it will see the view can be accessible, access and model. Okay, so here actually, so model can access the view. We can, in short, view can access the model. Okay, so it is bidirectional from view to control, control to view, and view can access the model. Okay. So MVP model view presenter also is bidirectional is from view to presenter, presenter to view. Okay. Here presenter cannot access the view. Okay, directly. Right. But presenter can access the di direct access of model is there. Okay. But presenter will update the view using some functions. Okay, and what I did presenter will store the view reference. Okay, using that view reference it will update the views. Okay, and yeah, and model also have the information of views. Okay, so we also we can say we also hold the reference of model. Okay, so like that it will talk to each other view model using the references. Okay, so EMVU is there, is the unidirectional is there. Okay, so from view to update. All right, so through message it will talking developer for update to new views. Okay, it will not go back to the view just like a bidirectional. It is a one direction, we can say unidirectional. So we render the based on the model only, right? So though, here is our important and main architecture. VM is model view controller. This also bidirectional is there. Okay, so we will talk, the view is talk with the view model. Okay, and view model directly talk with the model. So the view model is intermediate between the view and view models. Okay, so that's the reason here the view model is not directly accessible, means view model is not directly accessible to view. Okay, but through binding it's possible. Okay, and view model is directly access to model. Okay, so view model have full control of model, right? And indirectly you can say indirectly through binding it's connect to view, right? So in the upcoming video I will explaining more in details, so don't worry about that MVM. Okay, so yeah, so we'll see the next point is means what is the difference between this, means why the MVM pattern is more popular. Actually what happened na, in MVC, uh, the core business logic most of the time controlled by the controller. Okay, and the controller and UI tightly coupled in the same activity. This problem make a change in application it's very difficult over the time period. Okay, in the MVC actually na, the full control of means controller it will handle the view, handle the model, everything have control have everything, everyone has access. Okay, and it tightly coupled with the view. So after some period of time it will modify something in the MEC pattern, it is difficult things. Okay, so that's the drawback here. So that drawback overcome in the MVP model view controller. Model view controller provide the modularity, testability, and more clear maintainability of the code base. Okay, but what happened presenter is control the view. Okay, through the methods defined in the view interface. Okay, then view actually hold the reference to the presenter and okay, and presenter hold the reference of view. Okay, so last time I already told the it will hold the each other the references through the using the references, it will update, it will call the respective methods for updating the views. Okay, so it our respective function will call to update the corresponding information. So right, so actually in any application it is not good idea to will holding the each other the references. Okay, so there is a drawback of MVP. Okay, right. So this actually this also drawback overcome with MVVM. So that's the reason MVVM more popular. Okay, so in the MVVM actually the model view does not hold any kind of reference to the view. Okay, here the view model is does it will not hold the reference of view. Okay, that is one. So there is a drawback of MVPM. That is the reason. Second thing is there it not holding anything references. There is no trigger any function method is there. Okay, so so and here also the view is bound with the view model. Okay, and update to the view model. Okay, models using the okay, properties automatic. Okay, using the property. This means through bonding it will update to each other. Okay, the view it will update. Okay, so that is a good way. Okay, so that is a, we can say the benefit in MVVM implementation. So I hope you are understand the about the MVVM. Okay, so we'll see more detail in the upcoming videos. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day. If you have any concern, please try to reach out to me. Thanks for watching.